Hello, everyone, YouTube. Boy, Memphis Accelerate. I'm still getting set up. I'm all over the place today. Hold on, let's see here. Let's see. Quick settings. Unmute the spectators for later. I'll get some music. Could really set up some Christmas music for the Christmas holidays. I know. We'll get to that. We will. I got my big Santa hat today. Good evening, Slayer. Punctual as always. Good to see you. Any notes? Any notes? Throw some of these away. Anyway, good evening. Oh yeah, this is my, I took my old version of this deck and I've upgraded it just a smidge. I'm still in the middle of testing it, but, it's a little bit of Branded, a little bit of Dogmatica, same thing really. Little Megistus in there. Hey, spicy, good day. Yes, Megistus, Dogmaticas, a little bit of Fairy Tale. Might change with the new Fairy Tale stuff coming out, don't know yet. And of course, Charmers are in here. So, we'll see. I appreciate that. Let's see how it's gonna go. I did like one whole test hand, so I don't know how it's gonna be. You know, kind of like with those dang old reactors. You do all the testing in the world, it don't matter once you finally hit, you know, dueling actual folk. And today's password shall be jolly, because Lordy knows I could use a bit of jolly today. You know, YouTube's just been a butt recently. Been in a bit of a slow slide. It's something I've experienced before, but it happens. Anyway, the room's open. I'm not dueling any randoms today. Thank you, Spuddy. Yeah. Good luck to you as well. Man, I was really hoping that reactor deck would do better, but it just did not wanna. Let me tell you, it just didn't. I tried. Let's see what we're up against. Ninjas. Okay, I like ninjas. Ninjas are cool. Let's see. I'm just checking buttons while I wait. There we go. I'm glad someone enjoyed it at least. And it was really, it was different because I had like that first duel was really long and the other ones were like not very long. So, just different. And my man Jank, how's it going? Hope everything good with you. I just realized one thing I totally forgot to do in this deck. Been a while. I forgot to put in Lulu. Okay, I'll have to work with that. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. I'll have to make terraforming to start. Yeah, I made a slight miscalculation, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, well, we got Tobari, and we got some other ninjas. Got a face down ninja, and Mitsu, and another Tobari. Okay. At least I know how these work. That's cool. Let's see. I'll start off with good old Dogmatic Ecclesia, the Virtuous. Start out with the girl. See where it goes. Ash, my ancient enemy. My mortal foe. Let's see what's... Oh yeah, that's that. The evil four-headed doom. Alright. We'll give this a shot. Branded Fusion. We are going to Fusion Summon. Remind me how this thing works. When players are on for fed, target face down, visit much control. And then if target monster is a ninja, except ninja, negate stuff. Okay. That does complicate things just a little bit. I didn't get to search, so balls to it. Balls to it, Titanic lad. Becomes just, like, big. And let's go ahead and activate Secret Village of the Spellcaster, shall we? Action 2025 is insane. I'm like, yeah. People are still playing Ash Blossom? Don't you guys know that, I don't know, Fool Roast is the way to go or something? I don't know. What do people play? They play Fool Roast. Junk like that nowadays. I had a feeling the spell was gonna be. Gotta get that out of the way now. You better. Why as I got this secret village of spell castiness, there'll be no more spells. Ever again. Let's see. Let's see. So, Tobari lets you... Do the opponent's main phase or battle phase? Fusion a ninja. Okay. But what if I do this? Dogmatic Calamitous. I feel bad because I totally forgot the synchro in here. Rolling Fool Roast, yeah, that's what they do nowadays. Now I can summon this dude. We'll see how this is gonna go, because he's immune to most monsters. Oh wait, I forgot about Mitsu. Okay, not a big issue, I don't think. Because I guess Hanzo doesn't, yeah. I guess we flip summon, not flip face up. Yeah. But yeah, if I had remembered that darn synchro, that would have been a little bit better. So, that's why it's a test stream. I haven't played this deck in a while, so I don't remember every little thing. We'll give it a shot. Alright, Levi, we'll put you in next since you're low on time, sir. Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, new trains. I can't wait to look at the new trains. It's gonna be so much fun. I don't know. Thanks for letting us know. Yeah, let's see what happened. Am I not allowed to attack for some reason? Something not letting my boy attack. Whatever. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to, doing another train deck. It's just been a long while, man. Let me think about this. Look at this guy. The new dogmatic Champlain. Champy. I don't know what his name is. I guess he's the leader of the secret police guy or something. Yeah. Pretty sure that's who this is. Doesn't have a name. Just the Champlain. Train Testinas? Train Tinas? Possibly. Wouldn't put it past me, you know? The other thing, you know, trains are a pretty straightforward bunch, but you can still combine them with stuff. You got things like, what you call it, you know, like volcanic trains, and Shadals can do trains, and all sorts of stuff. Or you just play them good old-fashioned, plain old trains, and run people over with them. They all work. Alright, so this guy's the one that lets you attack directly, right? If I do anything, you can summon Ninya. I do want to be cautious about this. I remember Ninyas. I know what they're trying to do. Yaguro Maru. The armored ninja. Uh-oh. Where goes my secret village? Also got new fairy tale cards. Unfortunately, they aren't on Edo Pro. Yeah, I checked that. Unfortunately, they are not on Edo Pro. The trains aren't on Edo Pro. There's a few things not on Edo Pro. Yeah, it's not automatic. What on earth was that? Another Tobari the Sky Ninja. Into Sai the... Okay. Man, forgetting that synchro really hurt this. Really hurt a lot, more than I would like to admit that it did. If I had that gosh darn thing, no problems would have been had. New fairy tale cards look AI generated. I'm sure that'll be the next controversy from Konami. Alright, Farmer, you gonna summon Biden? Oh, Joe. Yeah, I was right. So remember how this card works. Cards flipped, target 2 face up, change them face down. Monsters flipped by this effect, not change about positions. Well, that's certainly an annoying effect, for certain. I don't think the train Tristina will be that good. Tristina is a light aqua. Well, I think it's more of them being level 10. Wait, why am I forced to attack Joel? Is there a reason I'm being forced to attack this thing? Which of these says that? Opponent monster count. Okay, that's what. Okay, now I see it. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'll still attack it. Basically, the Saizo says I have to attack the other two first. Bison says I can't attack him either while there's a face down. Well, I'm still gonna punch Joe. There's no reason not to do that. Alright. Let me think about how this is gonna work. Activate Spoon! Go Spoon! Gosh, every time. Why is it always called by the grave? Every single time. Well, I just lost. I got none of my traps for interrupting stuff. And frickin' Joe Biden came in here and flipped my giant eldritch demon face down. Actually, I need to finish watching the lore of Dogmaticus and stuff, because I actually haven't seen the part where the Albazoa shows up. If it's even in the end, I freaking hate this guy. Just you know, of all the ninjas, this guy's my least favorite, just for the whole, you know, flipping stuff all the time. Not my favorite. Yeah, it is the Biden blast. I got it. I got the yoke. Alright. So assuming I'm going to be dead next turn, what do I want to do here? What if I just ditch and tiss and, like, blew up Mason? Activate extranet and pass the turn and see what happens. Because without another Mason, Spicy will be forced to attack into Albazoa, and he's like freaking huge. Where am I? How is old Joe Biden back? I think he's still. I know last I heard he was battling cancer, so all good luck to him. Haven't heard anything in a while though. I don't want to go all politicky, but the news is all about, like, you know, it's all samey stuff, pretty much. They don't bring out old Joe anymore, which I'm kind of glad for. The guy, stuff happened with him, man. He didn't get to enjoy his presidency too much. So it's good he's out of the limelight and he just, like, chill. Alright. Yes. Draw me the one card that'll save me. This isn't the one card that'll save me, but, you know, it was a good thought. Is cancer what was happening in the White House? Bad things. Anyway, yeah, GG Spicy. I swear, every time I play against people, there's like one call by the grave in the whole deck. I always run into the darn thing. Alright, let me change the deck up real quick, folks, because I did forget Lulu. Do not ask how I forgot Lulu, I just did. So what do I take out? I guess probably this. Like a tech card. This is definitely like, if I'm going first, this deck is like really good. So, Levi, you're up, sir. Because he's older, because he flips on ideals like any politician. Starting to hear that about. Wait, what was the question? Why is Joe annoying? Because he keeps flipping things. That's all good, King. You know, we got a lot of people here. Have fun on your stream, you know. Have a good time with your guys, and George is doing better. He's still not 100%, I'd say. Not 100% better, but he's doing better. Eating better. Still drinking a lot of water. So, back to barking at people, that's a good sign. Is good. How is... Yeah, we were gonna let Levi go next because he has less time. I must make this deck the most potent of all Charmer decks in the world. Because last time I played this deck, it did really good. It did really, really good. Underperformed YouTube-wise, but that's just everyone, you know, people just missing out on the goodness of it all. You know what I mean? So, we will, King, thank you. Merry Christmas to all. Alright, what do we have for an opening hand here? Not bad. Open up with the Awakening of the Possessed, which is Nash. I find I just run the one of this because it's really searchable in here. So I don't really feel like I need to run multiple of the darn thing. But I'll open up with a fair amount of stuff. Now, assuming Levi's bought his own Charmers, this will not be any sort of issue for Levi. But if it's not spellcasters, oh baby. I worked so hard on these sleeves. How could reactors betray me so? I don't know what it is about reactors. Like, you try to make a cool combo deck with reactors so that it's, like, dynamic and stuff happens, you know? And then it just didn't want to work. You know, but meets modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Surprisingly, reactors don't do as well. Oh yeah, that's a spellcaster. Specifically, Lena the Light Charmer. But yeah, what was I about to say? I was gonna say that, yeah, reactors didn't perform too well. Even though I had these super cool sleeves. I really gotta get back into making skits at the beginning. I was going to, but what on earth is this? Summoning spellcaster or banish a card in the field. Just realize the sleeves are because most yeah, there you go. Doroa. As I have a feeling I should interrupt this in some meaningful manner. So now I have to send someone to the graveyard. Who do I want to send to the graveyard is a good question. Yeah, this guy. That'll work. I really want to get into is showing off the new fusion, because the new fusion's pretty good. For reference, the password is spelled with lowercase, whilst on the screen as uppercase. That's the font that this stream is doing. That's Streamlabs doing that. Alright, what are we gonna go? Special summon Ecclesia the Virtuous. Well, yes, I'm using the new alternate art because it's adorable and stuff. Let's see here. Yes. Get Maxi-Man. At least try. I got a bunch of sleeves I gotta put up on the Discord. I've been very lackadaisical about that. Partly because busy, partly because kind of the holiday blues. A little bit of both, but I got a bunch of sleeves I gotta put up on there and a bunch of other stuff. So, keep on me, guys. Keep on me. I gotta do that stuff. Alright, ditch a couple of cards to the GY. Yep. I could ditch an Intis, but I'm like, nah. I'm good. Good evening, Exile, my man. There's my Pokemon brother from another mother. He's over here. Let's see. What are we getting here? Love that. Thank you. This is my new giant Santa hat. I found this at the beach. Pretty sure it's, yeah, Harold and then Garura. Yes. It's a very silly hat, but I like it a lot. What do we got? Crowley, the first Profiteer, and what was the other card? Just for reference, Gravity Controller. Okay. So many options and so many things. I'll summon Heat of the Fire Charmer. Make my monsters even bigger. 4, 8, 16, 32. Automatic Calamity. Who I just go ahead and just use Maximus and Ecclesia, right? Yeah. Why the heck not? Like, normally you use Lulu, but this works just as well. And this is how this deck works when it gets... It's like it's a very solid going first deck. And as I've always said, you know, if you're going to make a going first deck, it also has to work going second. This one, I mean, I can go second. Once I figure out the branded part of this a bit more, definitely. Definitely. Let's see. I gotta test out this next part. I don't remember how this next bit work. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I can't do that anymore. Okay. That's fine. I'll go ahead and attack. Keep it going. And Albazoa getting big. Good old possessed partnerships. One of the things I really like about this deck... Oh, tricky. If this is what... Okay, no, is this Charmer's gonna be for what? Oh, no! Okay, I can make this work. I think. Maybe. Oh, balls. Can I put these in defense? I put that in defense. Yeah. That's what you guys gotta be worried about in the Charmer Mirror match. Lina here. Steals your Albazoas. Still gonna steal your guy, man. Reminds me after. Let's see. It's gonna be a very busy night. It's gonna be a very busy night because I gotta stream. Then I gotta take care of George a bit. Then I'm gonna set things up so Spooky can finish up Little Nightmares. Because he's like maybe an hour, maybe less left in that game. Hard to say. I really want to let him finish that up, get that out of the way, so that next week we can start another fan game series, or not fan game series, but another series of stuff. Another series of things. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, everybody's dead. That's what we got. So now I need a spellcaster, otherwise I can't play spells. Very important. Ooh, hello. That is a very dangerous number. Alright, well, summon Ecclesia, who is virtuous. Let's see, during the main phase... Summon this card from the hand. Or I can just search the following in the virtuous, which is probably the smarter thing to do. In all honesty. So, we'll activate the fallen virtuous. We're gonna ditch one of these, I guess. Again, I'm still working on the branded part because I don't know the whole combo line there. Gaming plans for the new year. Lots. Wait, I gotta get you and me on the games again. Actually, it's been a while. Honestly, it has been. I gotta find a game we can all play together. But I still got a few fan games on the Steam left to do. A bunch, actually. What is this? Now it's Dark of the Dark, you say. Okay. I think I can work with Dark. I'm going to activate the new card. Spellbook of the Grand Circle. I get all 4 baseline Shamas. Discard 2 cards back to my deck. And I can't use... I can't fusion for some reason. Oh yeah, because of Ecclesia. That's okay, I can do that next turn. It's Mr. Do I have an arm or no? I'll never tell. Does it actually have arms? I don't know. Half the Pokemon in Terranova don't got arms, who knows? But y'all don't know, I did a very silly Smasher Pass video on all the Pokemon Terranova, just for, you know, just for the heck of it. I did it. Just to, like, you know, do it. I was talking about Dark. Oh yeah, Dark. I mean, I can't see his arms, but I'm just gonna say this guy got arms for days. Let's see, what's this do? Yeah, it's the same as Elevator Charm. Why am I asking? Why am I asking what this does? All the Charmers do the same thing. Albion in the end phase will recover to me Landed Fusion. But yeah, I gotta double check the combos for, like, getting out the new branded Fusion dude. I'm like, I don't know how the combo work. What do we got? Banish this card, Fusion summon a monster. Pandor Field. Yep. Interesting. Add 4 Chamas from pretty much wherever. You know, the big weakness of Spellbook of the Grand Circle is you cannot add Charmers from your hand to your hand. The big weakness. Glazier. The Vouchers. Yeah, I did the Smash Pass just for the heck of it. I'm like, I spent 400 bloody hours trying to finish out that game and do all the things. Oh, I guess you only do need to have at least 2 Charmers. Yeah, that's true. I look at this card, I'm like, oh, you need to have 4 Charmers. No, you don't. You only need 2. You also use, like, the familiar Possess, too, which is cool. Yeah, it's max 4. I was about to say, if you use, like, Dark and Lina, too, you can use, like, 6 Vex. But no, it caps at 4. It doth cappeth at 4th. What are we gonna do? Get possessed partnerships, maybe? Or just get Hita? Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm actually working on another Terranova related video as we wait for the inevitable second part of that game to come out, the big DLC, like Shadow of the Erd Tree levels or something. It's gonna be well, I don't want to spoil it too much, so I'm gonna try and get Necro to help me with it. I'm just gonna do a bunch of note-taking for it. Work on card talks this weekend, always lots of something, you know it is. So, let's go, Spellbook of the guys. So glad that is a spellcaster. Alright. We're going to get out Chamas. This will search a spell trap. We'll go ahead and get possessed partnerships for later. Since we're in December, have you decided which month yet to be renamed Yu-Gi-Oh! Month of Madness will be? Well, technically, I gotta make the post next week. Is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do the month of January. It's like the, what do you call it? The Yu-Gi-Oh! Thingy. My brain's melted. I was gonna do the Yu-Gi-Oh! Frickin' the one special. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Then there was gonna be taking the month of February off, and then March will be the month of madness. So there you go. I know it's like superfluous, like why not just do the month of February too, and then it'd be 100 days Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. I'm like, because one, I need February to do the card review on frickin' next deck after the one we're doing in December, and 2, I'd like to enjoy the joys of sleep. And I know I've always said sleep's for the weak. I still stand by it. But I'd also like to get some sleep every once in a million years. 2/3 bug tested. Yeah, that's good. Part of why I was doing all that Master Castle thing in game was like trying to help out with the bug testing. Oh, right, I already used this. Duh. Alright, let's go for the Champlain. Good old archetype. Yeah, good old, Hard Talks. I guess I'll give y'all a little bit of a preview. We're doing the Legendary Planets for December. Most of it's, well, the base work's pretty much all done. I gotta finish the memes, obviously. That's like the last big thing. Why didn't you activate Albazoa? I just don't want to. You only have 2 cards left in the extra deck anyway. It doesn't matter too much. Its return effect. Well, you get to pick, so it's all good. Not a big deal. I can still do that. Here we go. Oh. Gosh darn it. I was trying to get rid of that so there'd be more damage involved. Hey, because you still have a card left to ditch, so it's not a big deal. Not especially. Alright. Battle of the Phase. Let's see, what's this at? 2450. Yes. I look forward to reviewing the Planet series. It's just an old bunch of cards I like. Alright, what do we got? Oh, wait, you got another liner, don't you? No, it's area. I don't think I've quite got game, because now there's a Charmer on the board. Oh, and this is a Charmer. How charming! That's good to know. These suckers are immune. Let's see. I think I'm fine. We're good. We're fine. We're dandy. Yet next turn I can use Alba to force the Chama circle back. If they live. Let's see here. Gamma's the Grand Circle. I mean, I do like the Charmer's the Grand Circle. It's a really cool card for this archetype, and it's something that, you know, feels natural. It actually kind of reminds me of what, like the Doitsu line would have had as a fusion. Like, you know, Doitsu, Koitsu, Aitsu. All those Sus. Those Mary Sus. Teamwork of the Possessed Partnership, man. I'm gonna revive Glacia. Yes. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something very, very big. But I forgot already. I'm a dum-dum sometimes. Alright. Familiar air? Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, the Union twos, that's right. Yeah, I felt like those guys would have their own fusion of all 4. Kind of like this, but like as a golden version of itself. That's always mine. That was always my headcanon anyway. Is this actually going to be a reversal kill on my part? 650... No. Very close, though. Nope. Okay, because then I gets destroyed. Okay. Thankfully, Champlain is ever so slightly larger. Wait, what? How did it get bigger? Dang it! How did I lose? Oh, right, because Unpossessed gives you a 100-point boost. Dang it. Alright, GG, Levi. Okay, so far my ultimate Charmers aren't doing so hot. Like, they're starting good. They're doing what they want to do. But then they're not, like, winning. I want to win. Gosh darn it. not sure exactly what else to put in here. Maybe more. What's his face? So he mentioned. Maybe put in a couple copies of like the OG Albaz just to facilitate more of the other fusion. Why not? Make it an even 60 card deck. And yes, there's always the option of Super Poly, you know. The thing is, my fusions require, except for like Garura, they specifically require Albaz. That's the thing. Of course, it's also a case with a deck like this that the extra deck is very tight. Very tight extra deck. Don't forget Moon Slayer. As much as I love the idea of putting Moonbeard and everything, I think Hero, it's either you or Slayer, whoever wants to jump in first. But old Memphis needs a win now. Ugh. Alright, Slayer, and then it's gonna be Hero's turn, yep. Alright, let's see what we got here. Fascinating. Let me double check on, like, various things. Yeah, because the thing is, you know, like with Branded Fuse, you only send 2 monsters. It's not like I can easily do anything with this hand. This hand's not that great. I'm not gonna lie. This particular hand, a little bit lacking. As will happen sometimes in 60 card decks. What? Let's see. Well, I mean, I got extra net. It's essentially like Max C. Or, actually, it's more like a Full Rose in field spell form. We'll see. Gotta figure out, like, what extra deck cards I really need in this deck. For all, like, the various combos and wombos. You know? I might not need, like, a Waz or something. Oh, boy. I mean, I figured this was going to be Slayer and his patented Tistinus. I just wish I had the different field spell, because that would have been actually really good against Tistinus. Let's see. I run the Albion so I have a chance to make the fusion, but to make the fusion, I would then have to banish stuff. Let's see. Use a monster either because of material, because it's carved. Cannot use other monsters you control to use material. Yeah. I don't really care for the new artwork of Railroad Stampede, I have to just say. It's a lot muddier than the stuff we already had. Yes, sir, I'm sure he'll be glad to see you there. Absolutely. Wish me luck to make my bloody Charma dreams work, cause so far... I don't know, like, we've seen the potential of it. Just a matter of getting it all to cohesively still come together. I feel like we're very close to. And we got the new guy, which is Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Rocket Man. Opponent activates monster card. Yeah, they basically just added negation to trains, but it's not like super oppressive. It only works on monsters, eats materials. You know. I appreciate it, Levi. I hope this deck will do good. Even though I think I'm about to go TK, considering there's a 5,000 point giant rocket turret monster thing. Honestly, this just kind of looks like Gustav is on like low-key, just looks like he's on a surfboard or something. Ah, there's the boy. He's Juggernaut eBay. I mean, I was dead a while ago. Not a good hand to start off with. I really gotta look more into my branded combos. It's just not a deck I play very often. Anyway, GG Slayer. At least we got to see some cool train action with that one. If it wasn't much of a branded turn. I don't even know I need this guy. Try Lubellion. I just don't know. Like, I clearly need something. What was my set card? What was it? I'm trying to remember what it was. It wasn't anything dangerous. It might have been unpossessed. I don't remember off the top of my head. I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, my set monster, though, that was awesome. That was definitely awesome. Incredible Ecclesia. Which one's incredible? Incredibly. Oh, yeah, the one with the hammer. Let's see. One controls for monsters. Tributes card, summoning Sword Soul or Fallen of Albaz. Maybe. What do I take out? Question. I already have set rotation, so I don't need that. I was playing the new Fallen Albaz guy. Because he summons Ecclesia when he's summoned. You know? I think I should have thrown another copy of this dude. Alright. Well, I'm 0-3, so I really need a win here, hopefully. And it's partly the fact that y'all just know my strats too well, for me to get going on you too well. I know this deck. We've won this before. Of course, y'all know I'm playing Charmer. That's the one thing. Y'all know what I'm up to. That's okay. Alright. My win streak begins now. I refuse to go down without a fight. Dance around with the ratios a little bit. It's another thing, because I'm playing a 60-card deck, but I can't really run grass. Because it's not like your typical 60-card deck where you want everything in the graveyard. It's more of a 60-card deck where I want everything elsewhere. Let's see what we have for the hand here. This is an interesting one. That is an interesting assortment of stuff. We'll start with the Blue Boy. Start with Blue Boy. Blue Boy searches the spellbook of secrets. Tell me, Harry Potter, do you know what's in the spellbook of secrets? Tell me, Professor. Stuff. You don't need to know, Potter. You're too young. You're Harry Potter. Oh, boy. Alright, yeah, well, I had to make spellbook of the Grand Cycle. Hopefully this works. Fingers crossed that it works. Okay, thank you. Alright, we'll add the 4 Charming Charmers. And 2 cards go back. Now, the cards I'm going to put back... A difficult decision here. Thinking these two. We'll find out if I'm right or not. We'll find out. Hank's up to something. You can tell. Don't know what it is yet. I will summon the Charmers of the Circle. Gonna go ahead and, let's see. I have 2 monsters, so that's good. We'll get Awakening of the Possessed. We shall get Possessive Partnership. We shall summon back... Attributes don't matter here, but I'm just gonna, get Asa. And we shall bring out Hita. there Nibiru in here? I'm feeling Nibiru. I can sense his presence. Possibly. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. That don't mean I'm stopping. Alright, draw 4, put back 3 of them things. Yeah. Activate Dogmatic Ecclesia the Virtuous. Put her here. Get a little boost. Barring the fact I don't have Secret Village, which would really make this board even better. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let me think. I get to add 1 card. The question is, what card do I want to get? I could get Dogmatic Matrix for next turn. Or I could get Maximan right now. Oh. That is a tricky wicket. That is a tricky one, I tell you. Not an easy decision, that is. Not an easy one, you know? That's both the strength and the weakness of a deck like this. Is like, you have all these options in the world to do a bunch of different things, but then it's like, which do you pick? You know? Like, you have to do some, like, mental gymnastics to say, hey, maybe I want to go with option A today. Or maybe no, I'll go with option B. Possibly option C. Hard to say. We'll activate Maximan. Still don't know what Jank is playing. I know he likes to run 1 copy of Nibiru in all his decks, so, you know, it could be Nibiru. That is a total possibility. Maybe I should ditch Garura for, like, another Albaz fusion that does something when it's sent to the grave. Maybe. Maybe. Does the, new guy do anything like that? I guess it does search anything, so yeah, that's a possibility. What are we up again? Oh, this is the Red Eyes deck again. Okay. My boy is still on the grind. My boy Jank has been working on Red Eyes for a while. He knows that potential they got. He knows. He knows. Okay. Let's look at the ritual spell. The ritual spell will set a card. Go ahead and activate our Awakening of the Possess. So everyone gets a boost. It only boosts our attack, but it still boosts them. Different. Okay, that's only 2 attributes, but it's still something. Something. Step 1 more, and let's go ahead and search out Megistus monster. Little side engineer, the Megistus. And we'll get Zorwa. Actually, can I do even more here? Oh. Like, I'm not trying to take up all of Jank's time or nothing. I'm just trying to explore all avenues and just say I don't care if Nibiru is at the end of this rainbow. Afraid of a giant rock. I shall not fear the giant rock, for I am what the giant rock fears. Alright, equip you with Artie. And then a good old Zorwa. Gotta bring back the spoon. I wish I could bring back Luna. But consider this is the Red Eyes, it's hard to say. Okay, Artie. Get back Crowley. He's the chosen one. Am I? Let's see. Summon this card. Sure. I gotta hurry. I'm very low on time, though. Is this the part where I get hit with a giant rock? No, but it is the part where I am unable to summon. Oh yeah, I can't summon the extra deck. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. I shouldn't have done all that. Jank's the oh, Jank is the he could be. Might. Like I said, he's got something. He's had something for a while. I just don't know what it is. Okay, so it must be in perm or something. Okay. Yeah, I made a huge, horrible misplay because I'm a dumb. I always forget the fact that when you play Dogmaticas, you can't extra deck in the same turn. And because of that, ooh, hello. Oh, so this is one of Yugi's decks. Okay. I got it. Yeah, fun fact, Yugi did play Meteor Black Dragon in like an anime, a Season 0 exclusive movie. There was like this one-off character who was the original owner of Red Eyes, if I remember correctly. And yeah, that's where Yugi got the Red Eyes and stuff, and he beat up Kaba with this thing. Meteor Black Dragon. Alright. Just double checking. Oh, I can actually synchro summon Lulu Wayleth, that's true. Could do that. Do I have another tuner? Not really. Lens card. No. Using... Wait. Just double check. Let's go ahead and activate Artemis just to deck then some more. Well, Jank might have Mirror Force or something. That is true. He might. Got Beta the fish. And we're gonna summon out Zoro the Magistus Club. That is his card's name, canonically. Equipping a Magistus? Yes. I do want to do that. I want to give Giant Birdman another quip. Alright, with that, let's see. Let's go for Varum. No, he can't be destroyed by stuff. Let's go... Let's see. Banish the spoon. That way. Put another monster on my boy. So y'all can feel the power of this deck. It just hasn't been... It have dirt for luck. Or something. Alright, because now I can equip this, and now... This guy can attack 2 monsters in a turn. That's cool. I'll go ahead and activate Maximan just to heck and do it. Not really a big benefit to doing it twice. I can just Titanic Lad and use him. Oh, is that Dragon Master Knight? That's so cool. Dragon Master Knight, so epic. Lackluster Soldier plus Blue Eyes. That's awesome, man. Love seeing that dude. Yeah, I'll summon out Fairy Tale Luna. A really good card in Charmers in general. Because it'll let me search a familiar possess. I always get them mixed up. Lets me search a monster, and I'll get to draw a card too. Very cool. I know y'all are waiting for Jack. I'm sure he's got something face down. I don't know what it is yet. Playing a Yugi deck, so clearly it must be something crazy. Alright, let's go for the battle phase. From Monstacado, possibly. Hey, if he goes Berserker Soul, I'm all for it. I'm all for... You know, when I was looking up... Like, for some reason I did this on Google, don't ask me why. I was trying to look up the rarities of Super Heavy Samurais for... What is this doing? Is the monster's card equipped to battle a monster destroy that Pokemon? No. Yeah, I was looking up the rarities of Super Heavy Samurais because I really wanted to make the reactor deck on Master Duel. But of course, every Super Heavy Samurai card I needed was an ultra rare, and I got none left. Isn't that always the problem with Master Duel? You want to make something cool, but then you can't afford it. This Yugi deck features cards used against Arcana. I know you didn't know Amulet Dragon, but I believe the rest of it, I think. I think? Yeah, that's all I can do. Okay, and then where's Magical Hats, then? You say this is the Arcana Yugi deck, but I don't see Magical Hats. Unless that's what this is. Same reason I don't play Master Duel, yeah. I play it sparingly. That's why I'm always down in, like, silver gold. Although I do want a few more bits just to open up some packs next time we stream that, but... I typically only really play when there's an event, because there's no reason to play otherwise. It's like, what's the point of even getting up to the top ranks? Nothing. What do you get? Nothing. Welcome to gacha game business strategy. Them do you consider a gacha? I would say probably, yeah, I mean, you're basically... Like, it advertises as free, but it gives you an option to pay money to pull more packs, which is essentially like gacha, I think. So I would say loosely that would be like a gacha game, yes. Like here on Edo Pro, where if you gotta wait a day or two, yes, but they get all the cards for free. I don't know, what was that one gacha guy? I low-key thought about playing that horse game. I don't know why. I think I saw everyone having fun with it, and I was like, what the heck is this? And I was thinking to myself, does Memphis need to play horse game? There's no cute anime girls in Master Duel. Well, technically speaking, all the Ecclesia is a cute anime girl, if you think about it. Kinda there is. I clicked the end phase button. Is the game glitched? The game crash? I see your timer moving, Jang. I don't know what's going on. I think it's asking if you want to do something. Oh. There it goes. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, so Jank disconnected by Edo Pro being a butt. I'm pretty sure I was going to win that one, so... At least I technically won a duel today. I'll take it. What was I going to do? There was something. Like, is there any other fusion I could run? Something, yeah, that damn connection. I could go for Sanctifier. Yeah, DD Crow and the Eye of Timaeus. Okay. That explains what was in your hand this whole time. Alright, we're back at the start. I guess it's Spicy's turn again. Let's see if I can run that back again. Let me think. Got about roughly another hour, because like I said, I gotta take care of George, then set up for Mr. Spooky, so that he can do spooky stuff, because I'm probably gonna try and walk George real quick. That darn dog of mine will take a doo-doo walk. Because of course he didn't want to earlier because he's a butt. Which is a good sign. But when George is acting like a butt, that means he's feeling better. Oh, balls. Well, Spicy said he'd put me through the ringer. Not how I wanted to go through the ringer, though. Now it's time for Horth. Is it a cool Horus deck? I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. King Sarkoof. Oh, it's danger. Okay. Feels like the 8th Axis deck a little bit. Kinda. Mound of the Bound Creator. What the balls is this? Is this Ubelisk? I got like 2 minutes behind where you started talking about the horse girl. I see. What monster could it be? Face the Wrath of the Dark. Oh no, it's the ball, isn't it? I had a bad feeling it was the ball. That's not good. I don't know if I can beat that. Legitimately, I don't think I can beat that, because now I can't play spells for 2 turns. Or traps, for that matter. If I could play my spell traps, I could do something about that, but I can't, so I'm doomed. Speaking of Uma Musume, if a pregnant horse runs, is she running on 2 horsepower? That's horrible to say, Hero, but yes. Yes, I guess, kind of. Big ball. Yeah, it's a big ball that just ended the duel in 1 shot. That's a brutal I mean, it's awesome, but it's also brutal. There's legitimately nothing I can do about that. Not really. I wish there was legitimately something I could do here. But I'm locked out of spell traps for a whole 2 turns. And the Horuses will just come back and I'll be dead. Like I said, this is a going first deck. If we don't go first with it, that makes things tricky. What just happened? Oh, just getting Duanfei in the... Okay. No, wait, that's happy. Never mind. God's guards. I don't know. These guys are like the sons of Horus. Would they listen to the Wicked Avatar, who is like the shadow of Horus? Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. Oh, lordy, he's huge. Oh yeah, he's bigger than Duanfei, that's right, because he's 100 points bigger than the biggest dude. And Duanfei gets 1,200 for every horse. Maybe. Alright, well that was just unfortunate. If I'd gone first, there would not have been a duel, because I had fallen in the Virtuous to just pop King Sark. That was really just a toss-up, but good games. There you go, buddy. I'm just glad we got to see a cool dude. I do like Wicked Avatar, he's cool. Just not when I have to fight him. Alright. Memphis doesn't get to have a stream where he wins anymore. Back in the day, I'd have streams where I would win all the duels. Not anymore. I guess it's Slayer's turn. Let's see. Try to keep my decks interesting but challenging. That's a tricky thing, but it worked. I did want to rebuild my old Crab Turtle deck around Grand Jupiter. That's what I want to do anyway. To be fair, yeah, gonna improve. Although, what was I supposed to improve about that one? I'm not entirely certain. Oh, lordy, now it's Red Eyes. Or, not Red Eyes, freaking... What do you call this? This freaking, Red Dragon Archfiend. Great. Great. I don't know if I have an out to that when I'm going second. Alright. Now I think we are seeing one thing. I need more going second options. I feel like damn to get better at luck manipulation. Dude, I suck at luck manipulation. That's like my least valuable skill I have. I'm better at reading people's minds than I am at manipulating my own luck. Don't you think I'd be in a better place in life if I could manipulate luck at a whim? Wouldn't be losing subs every other minute. Alright. Well, I mean, we're just gonna sit through Red Dragon Archfiend for a minute. This is what you do. Love the planetary cards, Triple Mercury, OTK, what? Well, here's the thing. And this is gonna be silly, but I'm gonna let you know, I do want to make some planet decks, but the thing is, our boy Claranus has his own series on YouTube where he is doing the planets, and I want to be respectful and wait for him to finish his series before I do planets myself. Now, he just recently got a job himself, so it's going to be a while before he do that, but I still want to give him a chance. You know, I want to let him finish first. You know? I don't want to feel like I'm like copying him or something. I'm like seeing him doing it. It's like, I would like to try the planets too. But, yeah, I want to let him finish first. It'll be a while, but, you know. Let's see. When it activates a monster effect, opponent monster clears an attack. Banish this card, banish all cards opponent controls. Balls. The frig do I do about that son of a giant red thing? Okay, so from what I'm reading about this card is that bad stuff, bad. Got it. I'm trying to think of how I get rid of this thing. I can't destroy it. That's bad. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, I figured that was going to happen, but I had to give it a shot either way. Wait. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me, right? You can banish it and just bring it right back? I haven't found it, man. It's like, what the balls am I supposed to do about it? Like, you can't prepare for literally everything, and if I had Droplet, that'd be great, but I don't have Droplet. If I had Forbidden Droplet, I'd be fine right now, but I don't have Forbidden Droplet. I would if I could. Alright, let me think about this. And now I've used Ecclesia, so I can't use the extra deck. Frick. Frick-a-frack. Frick-frack. That don't help. This is spell good? Yeah, this is both spell good. Okay. Yeah, I got nothing. You guys keep bullying me with these cards that my deck has no outs to. Again, going first would have been no problem, but it's like I wasn't going first. That's the problem. Alright, we'll summon out, we left the bone zone to the red zone. Yeah. That's a really obnoxious effect in conjunction with this. Like, on its own, this doesn't seem that bad, but then you look into, like, oh wait, Red Nova Direct can just come right back. One thing I could try is throwing, well, it's triple tactical talents, it'd be like one off in the whole deck. But, maybe. Just as an option to potentially steal this thing? Hard to say. Hard to say, indeed. Alright. I'm already getting ready to write down that I've gotten my butt kicked again tonight. I don't know what. Why it's not working as well? I don't know. Just bad matchups, or is the deck just not ready? I'm gonna activate this just to activate the darn thing. What's this? The Charmer. Good possess, gains 800 attack points, which is awesome if this thing wasn't 6,000. The Ruler's Rumbling. That's what I'm doing right now. Bonus special summons 10 or more monsters this turn. What the frick kind of effect is that? What the heck? Your opponent special summon 10 or more monsters. Start needed play can activate card effects in response to this card's activity. Oh. Apply the effective monsters, doing stuff. Keep trying to read this, but I keep on the things. Summon a Dark Synchro. Red Dragon Arc Fiend does stuff. Change all monsters. Face down. Okay. Oh. Come on, Slayer. Why you do this? Why you do this to a brother? Alright. Let's go. I think I really gotta work more on the branded part of this deck. It's clearly the part that's not helping me much of much. 7,000 attacks. That is a lot of attack points. Alright, GG. Gosh darn it. I am just not having a good day. Yeah, I definitely say that going second stuff would definitely be better in this deck than what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna throw the triple tax just to have it. What's a good going second, or a good going first card? GG player, yes. Ignoring the existence of a monster like that, what is a good... Oh, just running even. That's true. I mean, this is like an aggro control deck. You know what? Screw it. I'm sick of losing card games. I will embrace the evil inside. I need to take something else out. Axe out on Dogmatic card. I know you don't want to be that guy, but Kastira Fenrir is both a good going first and second card. I mean, Fenrir is a good, that is true. Then we're just running to the fact of, like, what do I get rid of? I never run into that. Then I feel like I should run at least a unicorn so I could do something else. And then, of course, this will just make the deck way too complicated if I do too much of it, you know what I mean? Gotta be careful about that stuff. Remember, this is still supposed to be Charmers. We're just running Fenrir just to run Fenrir, I guess. I don't need to run the whole Castro package. If I don't wanna. Almost feel like I should throw in another... What level is this? 8? What's a level... let me think of one thing. Have you considered Beaver? Beaver? Nimble Beaver? Good evening, Mr. Let's see. Lagartito. Good evening, sir. Got us brainstorming Charmer stuff. What, Beaver Warrior? Or Nimble Beaver? Oh, it's a meme. Oh. I thought you were being serious there. I just want to check. It's currently, Zorora, it's our tuner. He's only for, like, one thing. But then I look at, like, Ecclesia of the Black shows the banished card. Someone fell off Albaz. Another method, yeah, Summoner Monk. Summoner Monk. I kind of use all my spells, though. Like, I use any, like, easy. Like, the extra deck space is so cramped in this thing, you know? It's just, it's very, very, very tight. The extra deck here. What I was thinking is tuner, preferably a spellcaster of the level 4 variety, with a special summoning effect, which should be great. Anything like that, there are. Were we playing the Ecclesio that was a sword soul? Or something? Yeah, something a sword soul monster. Okay, that might be useful. Let's see. Oh, wait. All those guiding Quem is a tuner. I didn't know that. Then Alabaz, a card that matches up for the deck. The graveyard card leaves. Guiding Quem. Or Ecclesia the Virtuous in white. Going and sending my version of Charmers. I mean, if you want. I'm good, Slayer, but thank you. I need to build my own decks. I appreciate the offer, though. Really do. Okay, here we go. This might be something. Blazing Cortesia. We special summon if Albaz is in the graveyard. Fusion deployment. That's true. I mean, it even has Albaz on the card. Actually, where did I put it? I pulled the Starlight Ray of this when I was pulling the movie pack deck box, you know? I actually got a Starlight of this. I gotta sell that thing. It's like worth, I think it's worth more than I paid for the box, so. One of those rare times I'll actually bother selling a card. Okay. Luna, I'm sorry. I think I need to go a different direction with this one. Possibly. Maybe. I think I should run one of the OG Albaz. Good lord, this is getting more complicated by the turn. By the draw, by the doobity or whatever you want to call it. Did I just take out I almost feel like the Magistus part is starting to become more a hindrance. Ram is worth more. Wait, which one's Ram? I wonder what the Magistus look like tonight. I might take that out, actually. Alright. Let's try out some of these changes and see if it does anything. Computer RAM. Possibly. Whoever's going, I think it's Jank's turn. Let me just check one thing. There it is. I know I hid it in my junk somewhere. I got the Starlight Rare of Fusion Deployment. There's a shortage on RAM. How does that work? Oh wait. Oh, is that why Jank isn't here? His computer's not working all of a sudden. Actually, I don't think Jank has a computer. I think he plays off his phone. So, I guess it's Spicy's turn again? I don't know, something. Oh, there he is. Interesting, if true. Everything's a corporate takeover nowadays, I swear. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, it's got some stuff in it. Got some cards and some things. That's good. Very good. Already do this to your Slayer. Or not Slayer. Gang. Talk to Slayer. We're going to get ourselves Born in the Fatuous. Children, this is how I met your mother. I was a dragon. I fell out of the sky. She threatened me with a giant hammer. You know, that's how you know it's true love. And that will do it. No. Good. Egats. It's a tomato. Is this the original artwork of Mystic Tomato? No, I think it's there's like another artwork of this. But that's a really evil looking tomato, I have to say. Like the evilest looking tomato in the... Oh no. Summon Dark Magician. Dirk Majerk. I will send to the grave Titaniclad. I will not allow any rival wizards around here. It's the traitorous Kariba. We know what he's like. That traitorous furball. Alright, from the deck to the hand. We're gonna get Fallen of the White Dragon. Add to the hand. The Arcana. I figured with the artwork that this was the Arcana deck, yes. Normal summon, Fallen of the White Dragon. He'll summon an Ecclesia monster from the deck. Actually, weird thing about, like, the Arcana duel, you'd think they would have made, like, I don't know, some kind of card that referenced the whole buzzsaw thing at some point, but they never did. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely should run one of the original Outbazes. Actually, I probably should play, like, 2 of the originals and 1 of this. Because this doesn't let me fuse. Doesn't let me fuse. Gosh darn it. How am I supposed to do that, the fuse? Like, this is meant for, like, doing the synchro. So, yeah, I think I should take out the Magistus part of this. Like, the Magistus part is cool. It does some cool stuff. Like, it makes me a big beat stick, basically. But I feel like I need more variety and a little bit more something. 2 of the new Albaz, 1 of the new OG. I mean, that's all what you want, though. I'm just saying that's what I'm thinking here. Thinking I want to do that. We'll see. All I'm saying is, I think I need to ditch the Magistus line. You know, they did good stuff for us last time, but that was then. This is now. Let's see. Do. Going on, though. Okay. If I ditch the Magistus, that'll give me more room in the extra deck to do stuff. It will give me more room in the main deck for things. And yeah, I know the Magistus part is cool as all hell. That's why I run it. But it takes up so much extra deck space to make it work. You know, let's see. This is the one that lets me summon a Sword Soul or Albaz, right? I just want to double check this. Yeah, fusion deployment. Make sure this. Yeah, it'll obviously work. I also want to see it in action. I guess it was battle phase. Keep it simple. Maybe I just need to, like, dumb down the Magistus part, like, extra deck-wise. Like, what do I need Magistus-wise in the extra deck? I need Artemis. I need the one synchro. I need the other synchro. Summon both Albaz, actually. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I need to have the other Albaz. I need it. What is this? Legion the Fiend Jester. First in the field of the graveyard, add a spellcaster normally from the deck to the grave of the hand. Okay. Yeah, definitely need to have the original Albaz in here. If not 2, at least a 1. So I can use fusion deploy and such. Oh, balls! Eternal Soul! That's not good. Nope. It's okay, guys. Maximus is bigger than the Dark Magician. Our monster's bigger. What are we gonna add? Summoning another Dark Magician, get Dark Magic Attack. I know, I always prefer the Dark Magic Attack from the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's like, push off, and then Judgment explodes. Alice Doll of the... Oh yeah, did Arcana have that? Yeah, I think he did. I think he did, or was it... No. Or was it Bakura who had this? I know Jinzo used it the one time, but that was then. Trying to remember. Ectoplasma! That would be really fun. I'll let you guys know when it's time to do... Little spoiler here. When it's time to do our month of Cabin Fever, Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever, I'm leaving a week open. Don't forget. Roll Week is coming back. That's right, I'm gonna spoil it right now. So, there's only like, how many days are in January? Like 30 days in January or something like that. Let's see, calendar. 31 days. So we need a week's worth of We need a week's worth of mother flippin' roll decks. Very important. And yes, I do need to run them both. Like I said, I just don't know if... I just don't know, man, if we're going to be running the Megistus line. I just don't know. It just doesn't seem to ever come up as much. Alright, back to the deck with you and you. Oh, baby, baby. Put this up here. Activate Shamas of the Grand Circle. Let's see. Best card? Heck yeah. Search another one? Sure. Summon out Kita. Bet Fairytale stuff ain't needed for right now. Well, might have to look at it and see if it's worth waiting for before I post this deck. Because if it's any good, it might be, instead of Megistus, we'll run the Fairytales. What does Lulu Wailith actually do? Hold on, what does this actually do? Release the extra deck, make all monsters gain 500 attack, negate the effects of a face card on the field, either in return. Look, this is literally just here to be sent to the graveyard. You and you. Make Tharyuja. Well, seeing Tharyuja makes me slightly miss the days of Warlord Savage Dragon. Just a little bit. You know? Just a wee bit. Oh, balls. So many good cards, and I have to get rid of some of them. It hurts. Okay, make my monsters a little bit bigger. Set this. Activate Maximan. I think that'll be just about it, unless I'm mistaken. Alright. I don't know why I'm going to do this, but because we only have so much time left and everyone's dueled at least once, how about for a very special day today, even though the deck isn't done nearly as well as I'd like it to, let's do a 3v1. I'm going to dig my own grave. Why not? I'm almost going to say, hey, 3v1, why not? Something different. Haven't had one of these in a long time. I was kind of saving it for when my decks were actually doing good, but, you know, we'll do it. Yeah, you remember those? Remember the 3v1? We used to do those back in the day when I was kicking everyone's butts. You know, I'm sure you guys will kick my butt again, but maybe you won't. Who's to say? Who's to say? The only rule is you have to let Jank go first. Yeah, the rule is that y'all gotta let Jank be the first one to go. Other than that, oh man, don't go too crazy. But we'll see. Yeah, do whatever. I'll go. Can I activate any of the plugin activates effects? Okay. Cool. What? Tomato still activates on that? Crazy. Alright. Legion, the Fiend Gestel. The Frenchest of all jesters in the world. For frick's sake. How many revival cards do you run, Bio? That's a lot of reviving. Shoot, I misclicked. I did not mean to let that go. Well, that complicates matters ever so slightly. Let's see, if I had room for a synchro, I could make like something. Some kind of synchro. I don't know what, but something. Alright, so Albion in the end of phase in the grave. Adds me branded fusion. Joseph. Good evening, sir. Can't wait for Konami to reveal Call the Haunted card. Yeah, I was talking with First Alchemist about those. I'm like, yeah, they're coming. We just don't know what they do yet. They keep checking Edo Pro, like, when are they going to be there, and they just haven't been. Kerberos. No, not Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis was a good one. Alright, what's going on? Oh, that's what's happening. Yeah, Cerberus might be bigger, but Eccles is bigger still. Derp! Well, shoot. That's bad. That's really bad. Shoot, dang. Gosh darn it, even? I didn't even get to use even yet. And it's been used against me already. Alright. Well, I don't need an extra deck. Extra decks are for, people who need them or something. Anyway. Does it depress you to know how alone you truly are? Yes. All the time. Constantly. All by myself. This came from MMA, got my butt whooped in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Well, unfortunately I can't help you with that much, too much. Oh man. You're a bit more physically minded than I am nowadays. Do I even still have a spell book? Oh right, the monster. I guess I'll just deck thin at this point. I swear there's another Call by the Haunted here. Okay, good. Alright. End of phase, a bunch of stuff activates. This will add a card. I'll go ahead and get Dogmatic Matrix. And then Lulu will special summon Ecclesia. You just see all the crazy stuff our deck can do if we just get it going. You gotta go first with this deck, more often than not. Alright, I think this is game then. Alright, we'll just go for it. Because we only have so much time left. We'll probably do slightly less than normal life points for this 3v1. I guess I'll ask Joseph if you wanted to duel. We were gonna do a 3v1, but you know, let me know if you wanted to duel. I can figure out like a 2v3 or something. I was just gonna look at the deck real quick. Well, there's a nice back and forth, that's for certain. Let's see. I'm glad for that. I like backs and forths more than non-backs and forths. Level 4 8 spellcaster attack used on a no, not you. You can do. Alright. Me and Beast versus the other three guys. That's what we'll do. Keep it nice and simple. Alright. Put that in there. Need one of the OG Albazes. There he is. Gonna take something out. Yeah, if I'm not running that fusion, yeah, I don't need Crowley anymore. Sorry, Crowley. Alright, there we go. Thinking. Thinking. This just let me fuse, that let me fuse, that let me fuse. Alright. We'll give her a shot. Alright. 2 versus 3. Be the last duel of the evening. Just so you know, so let's say... let's do 16k life points. Keep it simple. Alright. Let it begin. Ladies and gentlemen, the final duel of the evening. Myself and Mr. Beast, which is not the actual Mr. Beast, thankfully, versus Gank and Player and Wifey. Yes. Where am I? I am here. Alright. I must use the full power of whatever's left of my brain cells to win this duel. I must. Because I've been getting my butt kicked all night, and it doesn't feel good. I'm like 5 and 2. 2 and 5. Either way. I'm assuming that's him. Yep. Okie dokie. Yep. Alright. Excellent. Not as excellent, but I'll see what it goes. Yes, good luck and have fun to everybody. Let's have a nice, clean card game. As I summon Castro Benner. Yeah, I won like twice. And I like 7 duels. Not too great. But I have a chance to turn it all around right here. Possibly. Is it... Right. Oh no, is the game crashing again? Please don't tell me it's gonna crash again. Please don't, I mean, my hand's not great, but I still want to play through it. Please don't crash. Uh-oh. Not this again. Ah, there we go. Okay. Thought I was crashing there for a second. Let's see. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Just making sure that everything's working. Let's activate spirit chambers. So with this to my hand and this to my board. I'll leave the pendulum zones open in the off chance that my partner wishes to use them for something. Alright, summon out Hida. What say you to such a powerful board? The board to end all other boards. And I'll try not to use that, depending on how things go. And that's it. Alright. Let's see how well you fight, sir. Ah, that's how well you fight. I see. Well, thankfully, Fenrir could just banish this thing right now. Woo! I did not want to run into that thing. I did not want to have to deal with Orochi if I could help it. Wait. Okay, at least Hida survived. What do we got? Okay. Regeki into Foolish. That's a pretty powerful combo right there. Pretty potent. What is it? Jinzo. Alright, well. That overly complicates matters. So destroy Monster Reborn, even though it doesn't help anything. I don't know what's wrong with my EDO Pro. I can't see stuff. Alright, so Jinzo is on the board. Fortunately, I can't do the fusion, because I'm pretty sure the Charmer fusion's small. Well, this stinks. Let's see. Yeah. It's all gonna be up to you, Joseph. I'm sorry, I tried. I was not expecting Jinzo and Panther Warrior on top of it all. Okay. I see where you're going here. I'm picking up what you're putting down. There we go. Now we will see how this is gonna go. I don't know, on CCG Player, the Starlight Rare Fusion deployment looks to be $60. If I went to my local store, I'd get $30, which is more than I paid for the box. Feels familiar? Yeah, because I had a cashier at one point. Also, well, the lava golem's reminiscent of, like, King friggin' playing his Mechankos on me. Uh-oh. Oh, Joseph! Not the imperm column! But finally, I don't know if y'all probably didn't notice this. In the reactor duel video, I, for the first time in forever, played in the imperm column, but my opponent negated the card with another card they did when I was in the imperm column. It was pretty funny, actually. I wish I could make a clip. I want to make more clips, but my video editor is bad at making clips. I had to look into something else there. But, yeah. It's like, you know, you always forget that darn old Imperm Callum. Good lord, look at all these banished cards. Look at them. Gotta right-click Shadow and be right-click Hero. Oh, it's big old eyeball, man. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, let's see how it's gonna go. It's gonna be Spicy's turn up coming up. Alright. I gotta say, Gank's deck was a lot more effective at countering us than I was hoping it'd be. And yeah, we countered it back, but, you know, wiped out my board. Oh no, I forgot. It's gonna be this. Oh no! This is not good, Joseph. We have to stop the summoning. If we can't stop the summoning of what's-his-face, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it again, man. He's gonna summon giant ball of doom. We're screwed. Pourquoi? And 2 spicy. Okay, it's gonna be something different. Hold on. Slightly different. No, Danger Bigfoot did not go off for some reason. Weird. You don't run fusions, but what is this card on the right for? Alright, I think I can use this next turn maybe if we live. Bit of a maybe situation. Oh yeah, now we have to deal with all the mother flippin' Horuses. I used to like Horus as a cool engine for doing cool stuff, and then they got used to beat me up. Isn't that always the way? You'll love a deck until it's used against you, and then you get beat up by it. It's like being betrayed by a little friend or something. Dang, this hat is huge. Stop it. This is the way. This is the way. I can't tell if that's a Mandalorian reference or if that was dead-ass Ugandan Knuckles. I guess by the spelling it has to be Mandalorian, right? It has to be. I refuse to believe it's the other thing. Knuckles is dead, I tell you. Not coming back. Although, look-y, I would ask. Should memes about Bobo come back for no reason? Because by the logic of that universe, him coming back for no good reason makes the most sense. What do we have here? Giant boy. Ah. Oh yeah, that works. I mean, Imseti still goes off, but it's better than nothing. But attribute is Horus? Okay. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, there will be no giant trainers for you, sir. We might get punched by a snake. That's the most you're getting at. Alright, can Memphis come back with this turn? Alright, well, first off, I'm going to summon out my boy Gesture Venerer. A normal summon my spellbook boy. You gonna get me another spellbook boy. This is Matter of the Bound Creator. There's... What? What happened? Spicy? Spicy just actually have a disconnect? What the heck? I was about to pull off the ultimate comeback and things. Gonna banish him, SETI, and get the fusion and all the... oh. Well, gosh darn it. Oh. Alright. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try this one more time, sudden death style. We only get one chance, though. Yes, only 6,000 life points. That somebody left. What the heck? Alright, well, we're gonna give this one more chance. But remember, less life points this time. We'll see how this is gonna go. Because I gotta get my dog out for a quick walk, set up for spooky. Hopefully be on time for the spooky stream. We'll see. I didn't even make a thumbnail, which I really badly should have done. Alright, sudden death card games. They were very close in that duel. It was a good one. It was good back and forth and all that. I mean, I wasn't looking too forward to having to deal with what's its face, the horses, but who knows? It was saying the active player did when it's team. That's just weird. All right, what do we have for an opening hand here? Start with Spellbook Magician. Get Spellbook card. Activate Spellbook card. You get Spellbook card. Activate Spellbook of the Grand Circle. 2, 3, 4. Alright. And that, we'll put this card back. This card back. I think that will work just fine. Activate Grand Circle. Oh yes, I would love to just make Garura. Yeah. That seems like a good use of my card. Alright, summon that Shaman girl. She's a charming girl in a charming world or something. Alright, so we'll get partnerships. We'll get Awakening. We will summon a monster. Bring Eden also. I guess I could have also, like, bounced back Orochi and forced you to banish more stuff. But I think this will work just as well. Yes. Saryuish. Thinking really, really hard on that one. Oh, lordy, that's a hard one. You two and... You. That was a hard one. It's got a lot of stuff I can do here. Wait. Okay, so what I want to do is summon Ecclesia, but I'm not going to use her effect. Oh, and I can't use Fusion to blood. Memphis did the thing again, where he messed up for the billionth time in his life. Alright. I can make this work either way. I think. Maybe. I forgot to read the Fusion Deployments clause. Was my problem, but I can still do something. And we can redeem the Magistuses. Target Zora. Equip him with Artie. Activate Magistus. Get back the spoon. Boost the spoon. Use Artemis to search another spoon. Yeah, because I don't have Crowley anymore. Lieutenant Magician is awesome in your deck. You know, that's a good point. I don't have that. Food for thought. I will have to consider that. It's like, that sounds pretty gosh darn good. It's like an emergency backup. I got so many magicians. And then we'll use the spoon. I don't know why I'm going this hard considering that that dude can just wipe the floor with me, but, you know. I'll do it anyway. Mine my turn. Now it's Jank's turn. See where this is gonna go. I don't know why I forgot my quintet. I see Magical Eyes Fuse, and I can use Can I use Magical Eyes for any? It's only for spellcaster fusions, I think. I don't think my biggest fusion is a spellcaster, is it? No, it's a beast type. Beast and dragons. So, still an option. Like if I did cut the whole Magistus line for like new things, maybe. Alright. Please, EDO Pro, don't kick people again. Please. Please. Okay. What do we have? Okay, it's the same deck. Was that mother flippin' sandwich? That's a mother flippin' sandwich. Oh my goodness, this is far more powerful than the last deck. This is Sandwich Turbo. Or just Starving Venom Fusion. I'm not disappointed or anything. So what's this do again? Okay. We'll see how that's gonna go. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, Zora can only be protected with spell traps. $69. Nice. Hank for the spank. Where is he? I don't see no Pank and Spank. He in here somewhere? Pank for the spank. Pank for the spank. Let's not spank too hard here, guys. I do still need to go. Well, I just checked the channel. No new subscribers. Oh well. Maybe someday. There he is. Hanky McSpanky. The god of war. Dude, fan art of, like, Pankratops' Kratos would have been, that'd be awesome. That would look so cool. Alright, so, now, we learn. Let's see. I'm gonna activate Possessed Partner. I mean the original name Teamwork. No, it's Possessed Partnerships. Yes. This will summon 4th. Let me think. I could get out Charmers. It really matters what I summon, does it? Meh. I'll summon back the fusion. Throw the face-up card on the field. Thinking here. Activate Saryuja to make the monster a little bit bigger. ST. I despise this card. Not really. It's like, Jenga's the only person I know who, like, takes this card seriously. Alright, so now I need to really think about this. I can obviously get rid of the darn... I guess it would be smarter for my partner if I got rid of the darn thing. That will lose me my board, sadly. Very risky in this high-stakes, not many light points duel. I'm just going to put all my faith in Joseph here. What I'm doing. Oh, balls, I forgot. Gee. Okay, that's not game. Very close, though. Not another Orochi, right? Okay, good. Oh, boy. Chelsea. Not much to say about that one. Do what you can, Joseph. That's all we can do. This duel's not over till the last card is thrown onto the table. Stars. Definitely not as strong a hand as Joseph had last duel, but it all depends, you know. Spicy my brick for all we know. For all we know, that boy got a brick. Is over. We lost Dark Magician Girl. Wait, when did we lose Dark Magician Girl? Got banished or something? Dark Magician. Everyone loves the Dark Magician Girl. I don't. No. Excellent. Now that she's been banished, we never need to see her again. Excellent. Alright. Of course, if this is the same deck as before, we're just screwed. The Horaces would not be fun. Do I even have any cards left? I forget if I have any cards left. Did I? And I had such a good turn. And then Starving Venom showed up. What was I supposed to do? What's a man to do? Yeah, impossible I'd let Slayer get a turn. He's the only one who hadn't had one yet. I mean, granted, you got to kick my blood earlier, but still. Thank you for not clicking the win. Oh, goodness gracious. Why does this feel like it's way worse than the Horus deck? Joseph, that doesn't stop Dragon. That's actually not going to stop it at all. Alright. Well, it only stops effects on the field, I'm afraid. Like, it would have stopped this guy, but not the little one. What was I gonna... I was gonna say, yeah, I need to fix this my deck up just a little bit. Just a smidge. I might experiment with not Magistus. Because again, while the Magistus stuff is awesome, I just feel like it's not versatile enough to face off against the plethora of different decks one runs into in this crazy game nowadays. Okay. Because like I said, I gotta get ready for... Well, the thing is, I never said what specifically the stream was, but I do need to take my dog out soon. I'll have a very quick turn of my own. Anything new on the Discord? No. Oh. That's what we got. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon is back again. Because he came back from outer space. Player did not get the combo. We'll see how it goes. If Spicy doesn't end the duel right now, which we only have 1850 life points left. Can't take with either of these with game's over. Hold me drop. Oh, wait. Yeah, balls. Balls, balls, balls. Basically. Of course, I also need... Oh, for frick's sake. I don't get... You guys must be, like, consistency masters or something. Why does it always feel like my decks are, like, way less consistent than everyone else's? I don't know why. Like, I got ratios and stuff. I don't overbear, I don't think. But then, like, I don't get the stuff. Well, you gotta get like all to do, huh? Okay. Almost. Okay. Memphis gets a turn. Count them A. Let me think about this. What have in the graveyard? Because we know Metal Morph is here to literally negate everything. And we know whatever else that is. Let's see. Lets me do that. That let me do that. Activate Fallen of Alephas. That way I can ditch... We'll find out. I don't know if this combo works or not. But hot dang it, we're gonna find out, son. Son, we're gonna find out. I don't know what I'm doing with the mouth, don't ask. Anyway, we summon out Fallen of the White Dragon. Which is just Albaz in a different outfit. Pulling his best Arabian Knight here. Don't do anything too spicy or you will die in the fire. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. If we're trying to give Slayer a turn, you won't be able to negate my stuff. Otherwise, you'd be denying Slayer a turn. Eh? So what will it be? Are you going to deny Slayer or guarantee a win? Because I'm not planning to end the duel this turn at all, even if I could. No, I'm going to make sure Slayer gets a turn. I'm just trying to give myself a chance at anything here. Remember the back? Yeah, I remember. No. Ouchie. Well, luckily... Yeah, triple tactical thrust. I see. Very tricksy, sir. Very tricksy. But we also have triple tactical talents. Alright, let me think about this. Draw 2. Good enough. I'll live with it. I activate fusion deployment. Revealing this guy to summon that dude. What the? What? What the? Why does it keep disconnecting right when I do the thing? Okay. Oh my. Okay. Because for y'all who didn't know, I was going to use Fallen of Albaz to fuse with Red Eyes and Slasher to make the big fusion and do cool stuff. I don't know why it's not working tonight. I don't. I'm sorry, Slade. I was not gonna win the duel. Right there, no matter what. I was gonna hold back as much as possible, make sure you had a turn, but the game won't allow it. Now, unfortunately, I really do need to go. Maybe it's me. I'm using a Wi-Fi hotspot for $10. Yeah, that would definitely possibly be it. Beast, that might be it. All right. I'm afraid, everybody, I do need to get going because I gotta take care of dog and have another stream. But thank you for stopping by. Thanks for kicking my butt tonight. Definitely helped me to see that. I definitely need to just change up a little bit about this deck. Just a little bit. It said we lost, not y'all. Okay. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm pretty sure we were going to lose after that turn. Probably, maybe. Depends on how Slayer's hand was. But it was still fun. And we still got to do a lot of dueling tonight. I just got to work on this deck a little bit more. Figure out the branded part of this, I think, is like the main thing I need to work on. But thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for joining us for the stream. Don't forget to hit up all the good buttons, stuff, and please come back, my subscribers. Please come back. I'm joking. I'm joking. People will stop by at some point. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I gotta go do stuff. I'll see you guys. Well, Spooky Memphis will be on later. And I'll see you guys again next time when I get this deck fixed up and all that. I'll have a nice video on it. So, till next time, stay safe and happy. Have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you in the